Hello everybody and welcome to Sin City Living. My name is Jason. I'll be bringing you today's episode. As always, please hit the like and subscribe buttons and our usual shout out to our patrons. We appreciate all the tips and support. Just going to go towards making the channel better and adding more games over time. If you're curious about it, go ahead and check the description of the video down below. I hope all of our patrons enjoyed the exclusive videos that we had for them last week. Next week's or this week's will be coming up in the next day or two. And I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. So for today, what I want to cover, I want to go over an Iron Cross variant real world situation. We have a regular that I see probably 3 to 4 times a week for 6 to 8 hours. And he plays the Iron Cross, and he has started about 2 months ago, I'd say, started playing a variant of it. Now, he originally played on $5 tables. So I think that's why he started coming up with this variant, because now $5 tables have basically gone the way of the dodo. So it's we're mostly looking at $10 tables. So if you were at a $10 table, in order to play the Iron Cross, wow, I'm sloppy today. Just woke up. In order to play the Iron Cross properly, you would need to do $61. You would have to do $51 here plus your $10 field bet. That would be the technical Iron Cross of 3 units, and the two units are just having one more unit than you have in the field, so you actually pull a profit. Now, when it became $10 tables, he was basically doing it this way. And I think that he realized that he just wasn't really making enough on shorter rolls or just a few small hits. I can't really speak to why he went to the variant that he did, but this is what he started doing when it first reopened and we went to $10 tables, because initially he was doing something like this. Now he had to do that, and it was just, I guess, getting pricier for him. So he wanted to figure out a way to do it with less upfront cost, because he tends to use the field to end up pressing up these numbers until he's eventually across them. He does go for it. He is an aggressive player. He's not happy with just same bet, same bet, same bet. There's almost never a same bet from him. So what is it that he does? What is his variant? Well, his variant is that he does not do these. So instead of the $24 or $22 he would have here, he throws in $4. And he does a hop the 5s and easy 6s. And along with that, he'll do a hard 6 for $1. So he'll have a hard 6 for $1, and then he will hop the easy 5, or the two-way 5s and the easy 6s. Okay. Now, there's some issues with this already. Now, he's looking at this as a $4 investment because that stays up, the hard 6. He's looking at this as $4 instead of $22. I get that. I certainly understand that. But here's the problem. If a 5 rolls, he's going to get paid $12 to keep all his hoppers up, but he loses that field. So he made a whopping $2. Wow. If a 6 rolls, he's an easy 6, he is going to get paid $11, but he loses that, so he made $1. If a hard 6 rolls, he's going to get paid $5 because it keeps his hoppers up, but he loses 10. So now he lost money on a hard 6. If say a 10 rolls, he's going to get paid $10 over there, but he lost 4. And what he tends to do is he tends to throw in $5 and he keeps his hoppers up and presses his hard way. So eventually the hard 6 does actually become profitable on this. But basically he is on this particular strategy, he's not making a profit anywhere. He's making just a few dollars in profit, $5 or $6 or less in profit on every single roll. I mean, for instance, let's say in 8 rolls, he gets paid $14 here. He lost 10 there, so he's already down. He's already down to $4 profit. And now he has to throw $4 in for that, and he usually throws 5 in. So, but he would have to throw 4 just to keep the exact same bet up. So he's even here, makes $1 here, makes $2 here, unless a hard way rolls here, then he loses money. If anything else rolls, any of the other field numbers, excepting the 2 and 12, but the 3, the 4, 9, the 10, the 11, the 0, if any of those roll, he makes $6. This is literally the ultimate grind, because everything pays him such a tiny amount of money just to make up for the 22, and we'll regress this right back down, the $27 that he has as his initial starting point action. Just to make that up, he has to hit anywhere between 5 to 10 numbers, because, you know, again, even makes $1, makes $2, and these are common, or makes $6. So 6, even, 1, 2. So amongst 4 numbers, if each one of them rolled once, he'd make $9. So he's averaging $2 a hit on the most common number. So it would take 11 rolls just to make up for the 7 when the 7 out hits, and cost him $22. Oh no, I'm sorry, $27. It would take more than 11 hits. It would take 14 hits. So this is just absolutely terrible. I've seen variants that are interesting, that are cool, that make a lot of sense. This one is absolutely terrible, and I think that he may have started to figure that out. I had this in my notes to film as of 4 or 5 days ago, and yesterday he started going back to a classic Iron Cross. So he may have finally realized that this is just a terrible variant. It does absolutely nothing for him, especially considering that he presses, which is the way to go, because he's had some big wins. We like to see big wins. So he's one of the Iron Cross players that presses their bets, which means that even when he does, say, win $5, he's throwing it back out plus some. You know, if he wins in the field, he might throw, you know, give the field and say, let me get a $10 9 or $10 10. Then he'll have to throw his $4 in over there, so actually is out another $4, an additional $4. That's the problem with this right here, is that it's coming down every single time. So it's not staying up like these would here, and it again pays less than these would here. Yes, it's a much smaller initial cost, but the initial cost really doesn't mean anything to you if you can't win money. So hope you guys find this interesting. Variations of the Iron Cross are always fun. In reality, the Iron Cross probably is one of the best strategies out there. I personally don't like it. There is a variant to the Iron Cross or not a variant, there's an alternative to the Iron Cross that just costs a couple bucks more that we had filmed a few weeks back. That is my preferred method of play, but there really isn't anything wrong with the Iron Cross at all. It's just, again, not my preferred method of play, but in reality, it's probably it really is one of the strongest methods of play, because you get to cover a lot of numbers. You basically get paid on almost every single thing that happens, and then you can use your money however you want. You can be a same bettor, you can be a power presser, you can be a mid presser. Doesn't matter what type of player. You can be a hopper in the center action. Doesn't matter what kind of player you are and how you play. The Iron Cross can accommodate that. It can accommodate all different styles, including variants like this. I've seen quite a few different variants of the Iron Cross. If you guys have any variants of the Iron Cross, please email us, sincitylivinglv@gmail.com. I would love to look over them. The Iron Cross, as much as some dealers will complain about the Iron Cross, well, they don't complain about it. It's easy to deal to. You'll just hear a lot of YouTube jokes about it, but as much as a lot of dealers will kind of disparage the Iron Cross, they will also admit privately that it is one of the strongest strategies. In reality, like I said, I don't personally prefer it, but I do think it's a fantastic strategy because it accommodates any type of play style that you may have. So hope you guys find this interesting, and thank you for watching. We will catch you guys next time. Bye now.